Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. There's a pale horse coming. There's a pale horse coming. There's a pale horse coming and death rides on his back. You better start running. There's a pale horse coming. And the rider don't mind who he's aiming at. Hello, Tights. You better run. You better run. 'Cause I ain't half as scared of him as I am of you and your son. Nothing wicked this way blows. There is nothing to fear. On and on it goes, each and every year, my dear. Yeah, it's always been here, my dears, I fear. There's a pale horse coming. There's a pale horse coming. There's a pale horse coming. Death rides on his back. Dang it. Good afternoon. This is about a gunfight. You might know something about that. Our little orphanage was, well, not ours, but your little orphanage was in the middle of one this week. This is damsel in distress. This is for the girls in the orphanage. It's Hegel's dialectic in a fairy tale aesthetic, with a hero and a villain and a damsel in distress. I think it's like the Wild West, and the Leviticus Express comes thundering down the line. Will Pearl White get out on time? It's Kant's imperative, categorical it is, but must implies canon I'm a fit. I'm just a man. The devil is causing perils appalling, and the perils appall, so I can't help it all. I'm sending out an SOS from a damsel in distress. I can lose my pride, I guess I can choose to ride at the side of the best. And come the great showdown when Satan rides to town. And God and Roy Rogers and Trigger Tom Mixtex Ritter Gene Autry shoot his lies to bitch. Yeah, God's got an army, William S. Hart me too. Pearl's on the track, but God's got it back, and the cliffhanger's fingers are blue. I'm sending out an SOS from a damsel in distress. I guess I'm sending out an SOS from a damsel in distress. And the hero heard the prayer, and the villain somehow spared. Sang synthetic symphony, strange, but all were lost on me. Trained for life, life for soul, my horse for a kingdom and wheels that roll. Me and Trigger here suggesting Hegel didn't count on westerns, and the hero and the villain been at odds since Charlton Heston. 'Twas the perils of the devil Pauline heard inside a Stetson, and the shackles to the railroad line. Well, I guess the day were mine. I'm sending out an SOS from a damsel in distress. I can lose my pride, I guess I can choose to ride at the side of the best. And come the great showdown when Satan rides to town. God, Roy, Roger, Trigger, Tom, Mix, Tex, Ritter, Gene Autry shoot his lies to bitch. Yeah, God's got an army, William S. Hart me too. Pearl's on the track, but God's got her back, and the cliffhanger's fingers are blue. I'm sending out an SOS from a damsel in distress. I guess I'm sending out an SOS from a damsel in distress. Thanks, Just Hugs. Backing vocals by Toto the Dog. And this is called The Raven. The Raven found a safe place to land. A man sat with his face in his hands. The Raven saw a savior if the man put pen to paper, petitioned all men to end suffering. But Poe sat with his nose out of joint. He couldn't see through grief to the point. The Raven snapped and cried, then gave up to the sky. Now he's knocking at my window in the middle of the night, saying knock, knock, knock on my rear window. Listen to it, Jimmy Stewart, what are we to know? Edgar Hoover didn't coon or Edgar Allan Poe, and now the brazen little raven at my window beggars let me in, and then he knocks some more. He's calling off the morning for the lost Lenore. He sang me the livery blues that the Statue of Liberty moved. From absolution through false evolution to the pollution, horsepower solutions, and her constitution was poor, but her name was Lenore. Poe, full of woe, must have told him so, but surely Lenore was just a metaphor. And knock, knock, knock on my rear window. Listen to it, Jimmy Stewart, what are we to know? Edgar Hoover didn't coon or Edgar Allan Poe, now the brazen little raven at my window beggars let me in, and then he knocks some more. He's calling off the morning for the lost Lenore. Everything's been moved by a mob. Came the raven's news from the sky. He said that blood amounts to reservoirs, and it's bled to drought and abattoirs. The FBI and FDA, they turned a blind eye, sent him away. Once upon a midnight dreary, the raven came and found me, and he told me of his misery. And knock, knock, knock on my rear window. Listen to it, Jimmy Stewart, what do we know? Edgar Hoover didn't coon or Edgar Allan Poe, now the brazen little raven at my window beggars let me in, and then he knocks some more. He's calling off the morning for the calling off the morning for the calling off the morning for the lost Lenore. No, no, no. This next one, this is the Welfare Blues. I wrote this under slightly impoverished circumstances, but not half as impoverished as the person I wrote it with. Anyway, this is for Victor, and this is the Welfare Blues. Yeah, I'm homeless, I don't know where to stay. Mobile phone wants to know where to lay my head unless a friend offers a bed. Well, let's not pretend that I'm as good as dead. You pass me around from pillar to post. Ain't no prizes for guessing who's hurting the most. Check your files and throw out the lies. Nothing left but your empty smiles and broken deadlines and promises too. Bet you're glad you ain't me, but you better pray my dreams don't come true, 'cause then I'd rather be anyone but you. Put my papers to the base of the trade and hope I'll either die or just go if I can borrow phone past up right and left until my benefactor got no credit left. Call probation, say I'm kicking up a fuss again. Call the cops out, go Well, Jesus, if you must. Great Britain, now you insecrate on smoking fat butts. Thank you, welfare state. If dignity is reason, then this is insane. Would you rather I just went on the game? You see the figures on the news. They don't report the pandemic of spiritual abuse. Well, you mess with my spirit, you mess with my head, you mess with this body. Now are you quite through yet? And this is far from over. I'll sing this in bars, I'll sing this in prison, and I'll shout it from cars. Can't shut me up now. Even if you choose, 'cause I'm going viral, baby, and this is the welfare blues. Can't shut me up now. Even if you choose, going viral, baby, and this is the welfare blues. I used to be like this, you know. If ever anybody approaches you, ladies, young ladies in the orphanage, when you grow up, if anybody comes at you with a proposition resembling this, run away. He's not worth it, I wasn't. This is called Hopeless Romantic Without a Heart. I wanna love you, but you should know that it is beyond me right now, and so gestures or feelings, where do I start? I'm a hopeless romantic without a heart. I buy you roses, they wilt and die. One door closes, and so do I. Ain't got no key nor handle, and I cannot depart. I'm a hopeless romantic without a heart. Spring brings no joy to me. Most things just annoy me now. Where is the joie de vivre? Where is something to believe? When I hold you, I wish I felt things that once made my heart melt. Now was that you or someone else? 'Cause I forget myself. I forget. I wanna love you. I've prayed and beseeched, largely above you, but still out of reach. Touching some things easy, feeling some things heart. When you're a hopeless romantic without a heart, and I'm a hopeless romantic without a heart, and I'm a hopeless romantic without a heart. It's alright, everybody else lies as well. This is called Judy Garland. Darlings, we're all Judy Garland now. And I went to prison, well, I go there quite a lot actually, to when it's open, to sing to the prisoners. And one day we were comparing how much medication we were all on, and I won. So I said, darlings, we're all Judy Garland now, and then I came home and I wrote this. So, this is the state of the world we live in, recorded under me. Illuminati's gonna martyr me. We're down from the 33rd degree. You don't believe those lies. Pyramids and eyes, crescent moons and morning stars, and ley lines for the abattoirs to feed the beast the energy he needs. In Hollywood it waves its wand, and Judy Garland sings the songs, and Toto wags his tail. Mind control is real. Laurel Canyon, Andy Hardy, Roddenberry-tology, and Cedar-Sinai. Can you look me in the eye and deny, darlings, we're all Judy Garland now. And that's the price we pay for sacred cows. So take your pills and sleep. Wake up and weep, 'cause we've demeaned all heaven will allow. Darlings, we're all Judy Garland now. Stanley Kubrick's built a street from every house on the elite in 2001. The monoliths came down and preyed upon Lolita lays by pederast most every day, and legs wide shut. Aye. And how is IBM delayed, and Barry Lyndon couldn't fit in. Clockwork Orange pulled its own film, sat and lost its rings. You can't admit some things. Only hint at the conspiring on the clothing in the shining, and how much for a pink pussycat? Hell, you can put a man on the moon for that. And darlings, we're all Judy Garland now. And that's the price we pay for sacred cows. Coco Tubal Kane, and what's that Hiram Williams Jr. playing? The drifter needs a sniff to come the hour. Darlings, we're all Judy Garland now. Time and internet, and why do you think it's called a web? You all ain't free. Just ask Keanu Reeves. From vampires' teeth to matrices, and Neo won't fall to his knees. He chose to take that pill, like the rabbit got a habit of his own free will. And this might have his stock in trade, and all my rock LP's been played by iron-fisted thugs, psychedelic gloves, and Ali Crowley side. Timmy Leary, all together, all you need is love, and lots and lots and lots of drugs. And darlings, we're all Judy Garland now. And that's the price we pay for sacred cows. Smoke gets in your eyes, and monarch butterflies will get you fried. And why did Machiavelli write it down? Hey darlings, we're all Judy Garland now. Darlings, we're all Judy Garland now. And that's the price we pay for sacred cows. So hello, Yellow Brick Road, and Norma Jean, I'll see you. Judy, we need you, 'cause we can't see Kansas either. The sun will be the death of me, so I best get out of town. Dear darlings, we're all Judy Garland now. Darlings, we're all Judy Garland now. Somewhere over the rainbow way. Oh. long we got, honey?
10.
This, till we found it, had never been discovered on the songwriter's map before. This is Alimony Street. Well, I shared sheets with a number, split sheets with the same. That's why tonight I slumber on my own again. Don't mind being lonely until there's company. So I'll ride my Shanks's pony down to Alimony Street. I'll ride my Shanks's pony down to Alimony Street. And there's a Heartbreak Hotel stands there as well on Alimony Street. Well, I'll let them keep the money if they leave me halfway sane. And I don't wish to be funny, but I'll just make it all again. See, I pull songs out of thin air, but nothing's really free for you. Have to care, cause it's just not fair on Alimony Street. It's all gone wrong, especially on Alimony Street. But a gal I had, now I won't stand for that on Alimony Street. Well, she left me in quite a state. Left her all the cars, I left her all the real estate, pawned all but one guitar. And I moved north of the border, and I pray for what I need. And so sure, I can't afford you down on Alimony Street. It's sure I can't afford you down on Alimony Street. So picking on the corner, window shopping, you and me. You're on Lightning Hopkins down on Alimony Street, down on Alimony Street, down on Alimony Street, down on Alimony Street. Please, any of you out there that can afford it, on my Facebook and obviously all the other people involved, Brother Gary and Sister Rachel and Alex, and they'll all have links too. So please donate to Compass Children's Charity if you possibly can. And this is a lullaby for grown-up people. This is one of the first decent songs I ever wrote. I think I was about 21 when I wrote this, and I'm 47 now. This is a little bit of lullaby, and we'll finish out, and sometimes good people do bad things. When I was a child, I would cry at night through loneliness and fear, wanting only a gentle hand and a kind and friendly ear to tell my little troubles to, stroke my worried brow. I asked this of my mama then, you ask it of me now. So think for comfort as you sleep, that I am the moon on a hook in the sky, and I may lie through my teeth, but I'll sing through my eyes. It's just a lullaby. didn't lose nor disregard. I've never run from anything because it was too hard. Never told a lie I didn't mean for our own good. You know that I would hang the road a little straighter if I could. So think for comfort as you sleep that I hung the moon on a hook in the sky, and I may lie through my teeth, but I'll sing through my eyes. It's just a lullaby. Wrinkles creep around my eyes. The world turns round and round. Sometimes you turn me inside out, on or upside down. Sometimes I take my shaking hands and cup your tear-soaked face. Sometimes you smile back at me and the world's a better place. So think for comfort as you sleep that I hung the moon on a hook in the sky, and I may lie through my teeth, but I'll sing through my eyes. It's just a lullaby. Only human, and it's a documented fact. And I've survived 48 years with all my faults intact. There's lusty flowers, the maiden fair, and power that corrupts kings. Sometimes good people do bad things. Sometimes good people do bad. Sometimes good people do bad. Sometimes good people do bad things. Now Henry was a scholar, his defender of the faith, but he let his eye wander, and that's how he fell from grace. And then death joined in, so he and Amberlin could exchange rings. Sometimes good people do bad things. Sometimes good people do bad. Sometimes good people do bad. Sometimes good people do bad things. Well, Peter sat by the campfire, and he's supposed to be a saint. They said, we're sure you're one of them, and 3 times they swore I ain't. And then he heard the cockerel crowing, but he still gained his wings. Sometimes good people do bad things. Sometimes good people do bad. Sometimes good people do bad. Sometimes good people do bad things. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation. Amen. Thanks.